she was not going to give me a pass, and so for missing all the time in the class, and so she demanded that it be made up. And the only way that I could make it up was by doing a special off-campus project. This special off-campus project was up the hill from the school, high school I went to. There was we called it an insane asylum. We're just high school kids, right? But it was like a state mental hospital. And I had to go and work up at the hospital. Now, the one thing, the teacher that in this special class, you had to stay with the same teacher the whole time. That way they knew you weren't sneaking out of class and things like that. He was a volleyball coach. I was this snazzy dresser, thought I was cool, club kid, blah, blah, blah. And I remember one day, I don't know what I did. I made him so upset. He took me to another classroom. And he was a volleyball coach. He wasn't no push around. And he totally said, look, right now, we're going to do it right now. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, we're going to get this out right now. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, let's go. I'm like, what? I guess I must have been a little bit too snarky with him some way. I looked at him, I said, man, I don't want to do nothing like that. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to set you off like that. If that's what I was doing, I really apologize. But him and the director of this program said, you're going up to this state mental hospital, and I can't remember how many hours he asked me to work. Or told me that I had to work in order to graduate high school. So I go up to the hospital. I do what I'm told. I follow the schedule. And it was quite an experience. I'm a softy, very sensitive person at heart. That's why I had blow up the way that I do. Because I'm extremely sensitive. Not just to myself, but other people. To other people's feelings and thoughts. But if you step on mine, yes, I can have an explosion. I'm not proud of that, but I don't have a problem with it either. But the way that it's being exploited is quite interesting. But going up to the hospital, we had to work. I worked in one section where we were working with severely autistic individuals, and there was always this one standout. And I was a big boy back then. I've heard people getting punched. I've been punched, all kinds of stuff. But he was very, very... He would hit himself in the head. He had these huge... They were like leathery bruise marks all over his head and face. And when he hit himself, I mean, it was the kind of thing where you can hear it rock all the way through his body. And so when he would have these fits, you try to settle him down and try to hold his arms at my two teachers, I want to continue this in a minute.